Travel is more than just ticking off countries. It's about the people, the culture, the food, the moments. I'm Pippa Hudson, and on Wonder the World, I invite you to join me every week as we explore destinations both near and far, with the help of fellow adventurers who share their unique travel stories. Listen to my podcast wherever you get them.
You heard a conversation on The Money Show last night with the Harambee Youth Accelerator talking about how difficult it is for young people to find jobs. Interesting to see news from the global business services sector today and from the Business Process Enabling South Africa that, in fact, they did create thousands of jobs last year. 90% of those jobs went to young people. Reshni Singh is the CEO at Business Process Enabling South Africa. Reshni, good evening. I presume we're largely talking about call centre jobs here. What kind of services are people who are getting jobs in the sector providing?
Good evening, Stephen, to you and your listeners. Yes, the global business services sector is actually a sector that focuses on providing digitally enabled jobs. Contact centers are part of them, and they service the offshore markets, predominantly the US, the UK, and Australia.
So many customers now interact with so many companies interact with their customers through bots. WhatsApp, AI, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. They all just put AI on it, but it's technology that's been around for a while. Is there still such strong demand for actual humans with actual voices?
Most definitely, Stephen. Absolutely. The bots actually don't have a sense of empathy, which I think young South Africans are able to. Firstly, they're extremely tech savvy, so they can work very well integrating with these bots. And then they have the added value of being able to show empathy towards clients, because when you're a customer, you obviously want somebody to be able to relate to you as a human, So I don't see this going away soon, So as much as technology is there, it's not going to take away the human touch.
Where is the demand for these services coming from? Is it possible to know which countries, the companies that are requiring these services, so in other words, which companies are using South Africans, where they're based, which markets they're serving?
Yeah, so predominantly the UK market. So a significant number of the jobs are servicing the UK market. And then we also have, so just to give you a sense, about 51% of the jobs are actually servicing the UK market. And at the moment, about 32% the United States, and a very small 6% in Australia. And then there's different verticals, in terms of customers. So it's utilities and energy that's top of the list. Then you have retail and commerce, you have insurance and telecoms, and then banking and financial services that are, the service verticals in these source markets that are being serviced out of South Africa.
A lot of this is really all a product of globalization. You're a British bank, you provide a service to people living in Britain. Maybe they live in Switzerland, but they have a British bank card that works wherever they go. And the person they're speaking to is based just outside Stellenbosch, for example. But globalization may, I worry about this, Reshni, be going back. Donald Trump says he wants manufacturing jobs in the US. He will want call center jobs in the US too. Does that worry you?
Not at all, because I don't think the Americans are interested in these kind of jobs. So yes, he may want to bring it back, but to be able to get Americans to do this job is going to cost these companies a lot of money. So if you're looking at source market pricing, you'd pay 60 to 70% more in those source markets for the exact same service than you would get out of South Africa. So it absolutely does not make commercial sense for any business to want to keep those jobs onshore.
Reshni Singh, thanks very much indeed. CEO at Business Process Enabling South Africa.